Courage the comedian has decided to effect social change using his God-given talent, the ability to crack at least a smile on one's face. I spoke to him about his latest show, which, should you wait until the end of this show, you can still catch an hour of at the Warehouse Theatre tonight.
I remember it vividly because I dropped off at the airport there. Filling my papers, immigration, yes, I filled them.
I started comedy in 2011. Initially, I came to Namibia in 2010. Then I was studying media and performing arts, and I used to bunk class. So I got into comedy by mistake. The one day that I decided to attend class, it was a performing arts class. There was a workshop in different forms of performing arts, and they'd invited Free Your Mind to come give a workshop on stand-up comedy as one of the performing arts genres. So then we were doing the workshop, and then we ended up doing a mock comedy show. And then afterwards, Slick called me to the side and he was like, "You're natural, don't you want to join Free Your Mind?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, why not? Let me try it out." It was something new to me, so I tried it out. 2 weeks later, I was on a Free Your Mind stage. 2 months later, I won Last Comic Standing. 2 years later, I became Male Comedian of the Year. And that was history. So, and I've been doing comedy for like 8 years now. And then I've been realizing that Namibian comedy is not growing. It's kind of like stagnant. Then I realized that it's because our comedy does not invoke social change. It does not invoke conversation between people. It's just we laugh at each other. We laugh at people's downfalls. We do what. So I decided it's time to change. It's time to do comedy that has like meaning, you know. So comedy is supposed to be like a medium that makes society talk. You know, we're supposed to talk about issues that are affecting society. But then I realized that we'd become like a group that just makes fun of everything. Then we just laugh, funny, haha, then we move on with our lives. So I decided it's time to change. It's time to do something and give back to the community, you know. So I was like touched by what happened, the Me Too movement that started beginning of May. And you know, that was like the final straw, because you know, there have been issues like passion killing, gender-based violence, like it's been happening, but the Me Too like kind of hit home, because now people that were being exposed per se were like people like you are like so close to, then you go like, this thing is actually bigger than we thought, and you know, like it has been swept under the carpet for a long time. So talking about it on social media doesn't help anything, because that's what we've been doing for years. Talk, but then nothing happens. So then I decided to give back, you know, and do something that benefits, take action per se, because all words and no action like just becomes just words in the air. So I needed to take action, and I came up with this show, The Courage to Stand Up. Because it's time that as society we stand up for what's right. We stand up for the survivors. I don't like calling them victims, because they survived, you know, they're stronger than it, especially the ones that came out. And, you know, help the organizations that are creating safe spaces for these people, survivors of GBV, survivors of rape, you know, like people who are dealing with homophobia per se. I come from a country where homosexuality is deemed as a crime. And I'm like, what's wrong with it? Like, that's so wrong. Even I have friends of mine now who are like attacking me because I'm doing this and I included homophobia in it. And they're like, yeah, no, why are you supporting homosexuality? It's a sin and stuff like that. And I'm like, first of all, they're humans before they are anything else. Sexual orientation has nothing to do with someone being human. So that's what I want to raise awareness on, like inclusivity, like, because if we all come together, we could help each other grow. The economy is bad. So there's no time to be like being tribalist, being homophobic, being xenophobic, perpetrating GBV, you know, things like that. So it's time I take a stand, so I'm going to be doing a show that talks about that. People can expect to laugh. It's still a comedy show at the end of the day. And I've realized growing up that even in school, like learners are more acceptive. They're more acceptive to like teachers who are funny. You know, if education is fun, people listen. The topic is sensitive, so people kind of shy away from it. So I'm gonna try to bring the content of all these issues in a lighter note, you know, invoke conversation between people, make people laugh, you know, give scenarios that we generally laugh about. Then I show the people that actually this is wrong, or this could be done this way and stuff like that. So it's going to be nice, fun, you know, like it's comedy at the end of the day.